What's up, barbers? Today I'm about to blow your mind. If you've ever thought, there's no way I can make 100K a month, well, this video is for you. I'm gonna break down the 3 biggest myths that are keeping you stuck grinding behind a barber chair, missing out on the wealth that you deserve. So grab a pen, buckle in. This ain't no theory. This is the truth, and it changed my life, and it could change yours as well. So let's fucking get it. This is the biggest lie that barbers believe. You're grinding 10, 12, sometimes 14 hours a day and thinking that that's the only way to make more money is by cutting faster. We're taking on more clients and doing $5 price increases. Let me tell you, bro, that is a trap. I've seen countless barbers get stuck in that trap. And this is the truth. Wealth isn't built by doing more of the same. It's built by changing the way you think and where you put your energy. So instead of working in your business, we start working on your business. And that just means leveraging your skills and building systems and scalable programs like online coaching that lets you to earn money without physically cutting hair. So scaling isn't about doing more of what drains you. It's about finding ways to multiply your effort. And that's what coaching allows you to do, is teach and impact dozens, if not hundreds, of barbers at one single time. Your time is your most valuable asset. And if you spend 60 hours a week cutting hair, you're going to hit a ceiling, bro. At some point, when you package your knowledge, you realize that's what creates freedom. So you can make money even while you're sleeping. Think about that. Warren Buffett said that. People will work until they die unless they find a way to make money while they sleep. Think about what your clients value most about you. Your customer service. It could even be your brand. It could be your personality. All those things is what you can turn into an online coaching program. Imagine creating a system where every client that you help transforms into your walking advertisement. Now you're not just creating income, you're actually creating a ripple effect, and it attracts more clients. If they ever told you that barbers can't triple task, really prove you wrong. If you have one barber client, right? And how much they usually pay you? Go ahead and tell me if you want to comment in the chat. On average, I'd say it's about 40. Look, maybe I'll give you 50, right? Some of you guys charge 50. That's my 5. Does anybody realize how much you get paid when you have coaching clients? We're going to use the green, and that stands for money. Now, with online coaching, you're going to charge anywhere from $3,000 to even $5,000. Most of our students come in and charge $5,000. And this is with online coaching. So what I want to ask you is, which one of those sounds better to you? So many people say to me, "Joel, I'll start when I have more followers. I don't know if anybody could pay me. I don't want to sound like a scammer. What if I announce my program and no one buys it? What if my program doesn't get results?" There's a lot of limiting beliefs that I overcame that got me to be able to achieve this. And that's the next step for you. Some people even say like, "Oh, I don't feel like I'm an influencer. I'm capable of coaching." If that's you, let me just crush that excuse right now. Followers do not equal clients. Authority does. A small engaged audience is way more powerful than a large passive one. There's some barbers who literally have 100K followers, but they were transactional on their way to getting the 100K. They never replied to a single comment, didn't answer any DMs, and they just made skits and comedy videos. So it helped nobody. But if you're someone who has 5,000 followers that you poured your heart and soul into, gave value to, those could be potentially more valuable than 100,000. So look, what I'm trying to say is you got to focus on value over vanity. And instead of chasing likes, comments, or engagement, I want you to create content that actually solves problems and offer insights and actionable expertise and tips that actually give value that could change someone's life. If you can change someone's life for free with your free content, in their mind, they're like, "Okay, I already owe you this 5K, bro, because I made more money off the free videos you made. I just feel that reciprocation coming around, and I got to pay you back now." So that's what you want. And we've had students who said to us that, "Bro, your free content was so valuable that I wondered, what would it be like if I got in your program?" That's how you want to think. So real success is not just about your follower count. Hopefully we've debunked that completely. Now you see it's about conversions. Even if 1% of your audience invests in your coaching, you're already winning. For someone like myself who had 100,000 followers, 1%. So for a high ticket program, you can see that's a massive amount. For you, I want you to build relationships through your content and share your journey, your struggles, your wins authentically. People buy from people. They don't just buy from companies or brands. They buy from people, and they need to know you, like you, and trust you, not just because you have a check mark. Everybody has a check mark now. So now we're going to show you a client of ours, Mario, blessed by Mario. Stop playing. He's in Texas. And if I look at our DMs, I can show you the very top where he joined our free school group. That school group had 100 people in it. It wasn't about the amount of people in there. It was the fact that it had value. And that value caused him to say, "What else does this guy have?" And that's when he joined the program. And then since then, joined our Ascension program to not only be the best barber he can be, but the best coach he could be. And started and scaled his coaching business. But it all started from a school group that had less than 100 people in it. And I hear this one all the time. "Joel, you're different. You got connections. You got resources. I could never do what you do." And you know what? That's a cop-out. Here's why. We're calling you out. When I started, I had no clue how to make 6 figures a month. I was just like you, cutting hair, grinding every day and night, trying to figure out how to pay my bills and get ahead. But what changed was my mindset. Successful barbers are not born. They are made. You have to invest your way to the top. You have to build the skills. I call it skill acquisition, and invest in your growth. Be willing to learn and take risks, and you got to do what it takes. I have a whatever it takes mindset. That's what successful people have, not a, oh, this is going to take a little more than I thought. And if I'm not getting some applause, 100K a month, they're like, wow, I'm kind of jealous of you. If anything, they ain't clapping. What I want you to realize is that no matter what it takes, investing in your knowledge and your skill acquisition is the only thing you should focus on, not the scoreboard. It's not about starting with everything that you need, points on the board. It's just about building with what you have and going from there. I didn't have connections. I built them. I didn't have resources. I created them. Your potential is only limited by your willingness to take action. See, every day that you wait is a day that you're losing money and opportunities. So stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Instead, focus on your journey and keep improving step by step. So look around, bro. This didn't happen overnight, but it also didn't happen because I'm special. It happened because I decided to go all in on my potential. If you guys know me, they call me Mr. One-Way Ticket. Okay. When I was 20, I bought a one-way ticket to California to chase my dreams as a barber. You could do the same thing. It all just comes down to that choice. And it just happened because I decided to go all in on my potential. And you can do that too. Now we've debunked all the myths. Let's talk about action. Here's one thing you can do to start breaking free from these lies. Number 1 is you have to shift your focus and stop thinking about cutting more haircuts. Instead, think about how you can teach, coach, or create systems that scale. Think about how many people you can impact with your action. What would Joel think of me right now if I'm just doing another 14-hour day behind the chair? Joel's whispering in my ear like, build your coaching program. And next is I want you to create your offer. So what's one thing that you're amazing at that other barbers struggle with? It could be your charisma, the way that you've built your personality. It could be your unique way that you look and how you've attracted views through simply being a pattern interrupt on social media. It could be that you have a skill set of a certain type of haircut that you do, whether it's like the S&P. It could be hair units. I don't care what makes you unique. I need you to simply write a list down of things that you know you're different at, things that you know it's going to be hard for others to compete with you with. And then we're going to simply package that into a coaching program. And you're going to market yourself with confidence. Even if you have 1,000 followers, start posting valuable content as if you have 100,000. Share those testimonials and build authority because the people will come. There's a quote. If you build it, they will come. Begin with the end in mind. If you know you're going to be a successful coach, start like that on day 1. Next is investing in your growth. I don't care if you hire a mentor, a mastermind, online or in-person classes. If you go to seminars, don't be afraid to spend money to level up. Last month, I invested 40K in full, brother. I paid to program 40,000 in full, and that was probably the biggest investment I've made in myself. But that just comes from knowing that where I'm going, I might as well get the knowledge ahead of time instead of figuring out I don't have time to waste. I actually feel like I wasted a little bit of time in my younger days. And so I'm making up for it now that you either have one thing or the other, time or money. And once you have money, you can just spend it to get your time back. So now I'm looking to invest in skills, knowledge that's going to speed up the time. If you're okay with spending time, then you don't need a mentor, but the chances of you getting where you want to go are a lot more limited and they take a lot longer. So basically what I'm trying to say is you have 2 ways that you can learn. You can learn from your own mistakes or you can learn from the mistakes of others. So it's time to stop surviving and start thriving. If this interested you and you know this is the exact steps that you need to take, the link to my Instagram is in the description of this video. We also have a school group. Right now it's the lowest price that'll ever be. But these are ways for you to get your foot in the door and start getting some points on the board, start to really get some progress. These myths are not real, but the life that you want can be. All it takes is a decision to do things a little differently. So what's it going to be? Are you going to learn from your own mistakes or from the mistakes of others?